Ever wished your phone could, like, unlock your car as you got close, like some kind of magic?
Yeah.
Well, ditch the wand and get ready for ultra-wideband tech, UWB for short.
UWB. Okay.
It's like this whole hidden language our devices could use. Buckle up, folks. We're going deep on UWB today. What is it? Why does it matter? And just how wild could this thing get?
Well, what's so interesting is UWB, it's not just like a small upgrade, you know? It's totally different from how our phones connect now.
Okay, so how so?
Imagine, instead of this constant radio wave kind of chatter, we're talking super fast bursts of energy, almost like a secret code.
Like a high-tech Morse code, but way faster. That's what these impulse-based waveforms are all about, right?
Exactly, precisely. Think of it, traditional radio, it's like a long phone call. UWB is like a quick telegram.
Oh, like that.
Those short bursts, they're key. They let UWB send tons of data quickly, and on top of that, pinpoint location with crazy accuracy.
Okay, so that's, what, 2 huge wins right off the bat. Speed and, like, pinpoint accuracy. Low power use and being resistant to interference. With all the gadgets we use, that's got to be huge.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine a crowded room, everyone's talking over each other.
Oh, I know the feeling.
UWB can cut through that noise like it's nothing. Keeps your connection strong, your device is running longer, no more battery drain.
So not just faster downloads, but a whole network that's smoother, more efficient.
Yep.
And hold on, because it gets even cooler. Let's talk about what it can actually do. First up, this term wireless personal area networks, WPANs. Catchy, right?
Right. But what it actually means is, imagine walking into your living room and your phone just connects to everything.
Everything.
TV, your headphones, laptop, you name it, no wires, nothing. That's the kind of seamless experience this enables.
No more messing with Bluetooth. I am sold. But it gets wilder. UWB can be used for positioning, geolocation. We're not just talking about what city you're in either.
We're talking like centimeter level accuracy, indoors.
Get out.
Imagine your phone guides you through a packed store right to the shelf you need, or like augmented reality that actually blends in with what you see. UWB makes that level of precision possible.
This is blowing my mind.
It's pretty cool.
And to top it off, UWB can even be used for radar and sensor tech. What does that even look like?
Think of it like UWB can create a sort of radar vision, lets devices see everything around them with crazy detail.
Okay.
So we could be talking like detecting movement in your house for security, or self-driving cars. Imagine them navigating by sensing obstacles with that level of precision.
It's like giving our devices a sixth sense. And speaking of interconnected devices, this is where things get really interesting. UWB and the Internet of Things, the IoT.
Yeah.
What's the connection?
There's a good reason UWB a key technology for the Internet of Things. It all goes back to those advantages we talked about. Low power and no interference. Crucial when you have tons of devices all talking to each other.
So while other technologies might struggle to keep up, UWB is built for a world where everything's connected. Our fridge, thermostat, all of it.
Exactly. And imagine what that means for like just everyday life. A UWB-powered smart home that anticipates what you need. Adjusts to like your preferences, connects all your devices, it creates a seamless living experience. Picture this. You're coming home from work, your UWB oven, it's already preheated because it sensed you leaving the office.
Okay, now that is cool, but let's be real for a sec. This can't all be perfect.
Right.
So as cool as all this sounds, it's not all sunshine and roses, right? Hurdles this UWB still has to clear.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no tech is perfect. At least not yet, right?
Right.
UWB, it's amazing, like within a room or a building, but signals, they don't really travel that far.
So no beaming data across the world with it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Kind of limits the whole Internet of Things idea if your fridge can't talk to, like, a farm in Italy.
Exactly. For now, it's more about these, like, hyper-connected local networks. Another hurdle, standardization, this IEEE 802.15.4a standard, but remember the early days of Bluetooth?
Oh, please don't remind me. Half the time my headphones thought they were a keyboard.
Right. We got to make sure all these UWB devices from all these different companies can actually talk to each other reliably.
Makes sense. But even with that, this tech still has me excited. Though, I gotta admit, I'm still a bit fuzzy on how it actually works, like terms like pulse position modulation. Very sci-fi.
It does, doesn't it? But it's really quite clever when you get down to it. Remember those super fast bursts? Those telegrams?
Yeah.
PPM, that's how we stuff information into each one. Imagine like subtly shifting the timing of each burst.
So instead of dots and dashes, it's all about when the signal blips happen.
Yes, precisely. And by just changing the timing, right, not the signal strength or anything, we keep the power use super low. And it gets even cooler, time hopping.
Okay, now time hopping just sounds like something out of Doctor Who.
Right. But think of it like this. Imagine a secret schedule for your UWB messages.
Okay.
Instead of this constant stream, you're hopping between different slots, only sending at specific moments.
So like a synchronized dance that only your devices know.
Exactly. Makes it really hard to eavesdrop. Like they're listening to the wrong channel at the wrong time, can't get the data.
Talk about tight security, multipath propagation. But that just sounds like jargon to me.
It does, it does. But it's so important for why UWB works indoors. Imagine you're downtown, right?
Okay.
Your phone signal, it's bouncing off buildings, making all these echoes.
Okay, so like a hall of mirrors, but for radio waves.
Yes, exactly. That's multipath propagation, and it messes with most signals. But UWB, those short bursts, they use it to their advantage. Each echo, it arrives a little differently.
So the receiver can piece it all together like a jigsaw puzzle.
UWB, it just shrugs it off, no problem.
This is all so clever. But gotta say, it's a lot to get my head around.
I hear you, but you know, that complexity is what makes UWB do such amazing stuff, and we're only just getting started.
Oh, there's more. Hold out.
Body area networks, or bands.
Body area networks. Okay, now you're just making stuff up.
No, I'm serious. Imagine, like, tiny little low-power UWB sensors all over your body talking to each other.
Okay.
We could be talking, like, next-level health monitors, right? Tracking everything in real time, fitness trackers that capture every, like, step you take, even maybe devices that can help people with disabilities.
So instead of just a smartwatch, it's like my whole body is the
Yeah.
network. That's cool and kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's definitely pushing the boundaries. But because UWB works so well over short distances, even right next to your skin, it's perfect for this.
Cryptographic modulation. Sounds like a spy movie.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's all about making UWB even more secure. Imagine encoding data directly into the signal itself. Almost impossible to crack.
So not just the timing, but the signal itself is like a locked vault.
Exactly. Huge for things like financial transactions or secure access, maybe even military communications, anything where you absolutely can't have someone listening in.
This has been wild. We went from like unlocking your car to basically becoming one with our tech. No limit to what UWB could do.
I know, right? And the crazy thing is this is still early. Who knows what researchers are going to come up with as they keep digging into UWB?
Well, one thing's for sure, this deep dive has been mind-blowing. You heard it here first, folks. UWB is way more than just faster downloads or whatever. It's a whole new way to think about how our devices talk to each other and how we interact with the world. But one thing's for sure, UWB is going to change the world as we know it.
Absolutely. Get ready for a future where, like, connectivity has no limits.